Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Allen Family Firewood again. We have a new toy to play with in the woodyard today. And looks like Phil's bringing it in now.
Cool! I love it! This thing's awesome!
Another splitter.
Oh yeah, this ain't no little electric splitter either. This is the real deal right here.
The Split Force.
Yeah. Split Force 1116. I think that's because what? The engine's 11 horsepower and it's a 16-foot conveyor. Thing goes up and down, got log lift driving around the dooryard. Freaking awesome, guys! This is cool! Neat! We've never had anybody give us something to use in the woodyard. But I think a lot of that had to do, every year in the Northeast they have a logging convention.
Yeah.
And one year it's in Maine, then the next year it's in Vermont, and they swap back and forth. And it was last May?
Yeah, yes.
We were up at the Paul Bunyan it was Northeast Logging Expo.
In Bangor.
In Bangor, Maine, but we were in front of the big Paul Bunyan statue, and we went in there because we had just started the YouTube channel, and we had looked really hard at one of these.
I remember you talking about these over and over. It's like, we've got to have one of those. Got to have one of those.
We were running the old Buster that's not what you guys see now. And that thing was slow, and it had to be hooked to the tractor, and I'm like, we got to upgrade. It was either build Buster or buy one of these. And we ended up building what we've got now.
Yeah, because Dana was able to do it, and he had the time to do it. So it's like, well, let's see what we can make.
Well, and I like doing stuff with Dana. It's fun to build your own stuff, but this is what we were going to pull the trigger on. We had talked to Matt at the show and really went over everything about these.
Yeah. Empire Attachments out of Canada manufacture these, and he's such a nice guy too. Real personable and down to earth, and
we met him down at the Paul Bunyan show in Ohio last year and talked with him some more, and
he knew we really wanted one of these, and then we ended up having Buster modified. So
but
we have what we need. But
he called us a little while back here and said, hey, you want me to drop one of them things off in your yard? And I'm like, well, heck yeah! This is going to be cool.
Just for a few weeks. We're going to take it back to Vermont with us when we go to the show.
Yeah, we will be at the show in, is it Essex?
Essex Junction. Essex Junction,
at the
Vermont.
Northeast Logging Convention.
It's the first Friday, Saturday in May. I think it's 4th and 5th or 5th and 6th. I got to double check that.
It's a Friday and a Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
If you guys stop and go to the show, stop by the Split Force booth, because that's probably where we're going to be hanging out.
Yeah, we'll be there in and out.
And I'm told this thing's for sale too.
Yep.
So, if we don't buy it.
I like the conveyor.
I do. The conveyor's, it's all one unit. We're not going to go into everything about it because we've never used it.
No.
So
we got to try it and see how it goes. And
oh, we're going to try it all right. We're going to run the snot right out of this thing. Why not?
Pretty.
Yeah. But it's one of the advantages to having one of these is you bring the splitter to the wood. It's not like Buster where we had to buy a rock bucket and we put the rounds in and bring all the wood to the splitter. It's total different way of doing it for us. But we've got this thing for almost a month.
Be interesting to see how that works out, you know? Because we could actually literally cut right from the log pile.
Right. We can bring this to the log pile,
trailer,
cut it, and I'm still not stacking off the ground.
Then you're not trucking back and forth the logs and the rounds.
Right. We'll back the stacking trailer under the conveyor.
Yeah.
Because I'm not stacking on the ground, and I don't think you are either.
Still no.
That's against the rules around here, stacking off the ground.
Doesn't happen.
No.
Very often. Very often.
it's twice the work and no fun, but
Right.
this is going to be fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we better get it in place and figure out how it all works and get started.
Yeah, because I don't know the first thing about it,
No, we
really, other
don't.
than what I've read online. I've never seen one of these
We're
things.
going to find out real quick, though.
Yeah, we are. Hopefully we don't bust it. I bust everything else.
I know. I'm surprised they actually loaned it to us.
Me too. Most people won't give me things to play with because they know I'm going to break it. But
No.
we better go easy with it, huh? Maybe you should run it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
boy.
We're going to get this set up and figure out how we're going to do this because this is new to us. But
Yep.
we're going to make something happen and
Give it a whirl.
bust some wood. All right. We've got the stacking area set up. Stacking trailers where we think we want it. That's the pallet for bundle grade. And the pallet over there is for uglies.
Yep.
And I think this is going to work.
Looks like it. And we've got the split force backed up into the corral where we've got some leftover pine rounds we're going to start on.
Yep.
Conveyors aimed into the trailer. But it's beautiful today. The snow is melting quickly. It's going to be 60 degrees today. We're just loving it.
Yeah.
And as an added bonus, there's also an eclipse today.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll be splitting in the dark. What could go wrong?
We'll be
Maybe we'll take a pause and just experience the eclipse.
We're starting with 10.
We'll take a pause when it gets dark. We're not supposed to be total here, but pretty close to it. So
Yeah.
we'll see what it's like. I guess
know.
the wildlife and everything's supposed to get weird. So
Cool. You're going to get wild on me? Oh, yeah.
wildlife ought to be interesting. Stay tuned.
All right. Well, look at...
what do you think?
What's that?
What do you think?
I think it's cool. This is slick. I mean, I don't think I want to, we're not going to get into all the good, bad, and the ugly. Maybe we'll do that in another video. And
Should probably use it for a length of time before we start critiquing anything, because
you can't
you got to put time into it.
Yeah, you gotta at least use it for a while before you really understand and know what a piece of equipment's going to do. And
something new.
That's kind of what today's going to be all about, is just sending wood through it. But yeah, what do you think? You want to try it?
Yeah, I can split and you can stack. I think that sounds like a great idea. Let's go.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not.
I think it's ideal for me. What do you think?
Stacking,
You just don't want to stack.
That might be one of the downfalls of this machine. Is
hey,
that
we're not going to talk about that yet. We're not going to talk about that yet.
Well, that's a serious downfall if I got to stack. So.
All right, I'll go get my gloves.
All right. I guess you might as well try it.
I think so. Got to. It's a new toy.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. Somehow or another, I got demoted. Guess I'm on stacking duty because she seems to like that, but I think when she gets to those great big rounds, she'll probably let me take over. At least that's what I'm thinking, but you never know with her. She's apt to keep right on going with the big ones. What'd you think of it so far?
Not
I
bad.
mean, you just sent some wood through it.
I know.
So.
I know a little groove, but ooh, look at the bug.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Jeez.
I'm comfortable with this one. I don't like splitting at Buster, probably because of the accident, but it's too fast and it's too easy to step on that pedal. I like the fact that you have to pick your foot up to step on the pedal on this. It makes me more confident. But as far as splitting the rounds, I felt pretty good doing that. Trying to keep my hands away when I see a knot so it doesn't slap my hands down or
well, you've seen me do that enough
jump
times
out at
where I
me.
get that piece comes down and whacks
Wham.
me and
Yep. But no, I mean, I didn't have a lot of real gnarly rounds, but a few.
you seem to be handling the big rounds no problem.
I think just from watching you so much, I kind of have that. I mean, I'm not experienced but like you by any means, but I think I have a little, you know.
How long before we ever had the trailer there, you were rolling all them big rounds and putting them on the log lift, so I guess you can handle them.
Yeah. I think I'd actually rather be stacking though. I know, I said it.
Good, because I'm sick of it.
But not all the time, because obviously I'm going to be splitting, so.
Yeah, I guess a change-up isn't so bad.
No, I think doing, something different.
I think, I mean, I know we weren't going to go into it till the next one, but that was the one thing I didn't care for was the lifting up. I like, on my foot pedal on Buster, I only got to move it about an inch, and it's just the tip of my toe. Just doing that.
But I think it's because that's what you're used to.
It is, and it's probably a safety thing so that you don't cut your thumb off.
Probably. But anyone new coming into this is perfectly fine for me. And yeah, I like it.
Well, that's cool that it works. All right, you like it. I think it's cool as all get up because I don't have to bring the wood to the splitter.
No, you just have to stack.
Yeah, well, that's the only crappy part.
I know.
So, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Really weird. We got about maybe 4 minutes or so, or a little less than 4 minutes probably till it's as dark as it's going to get here. But it's really weird. It's not like an end of day darkness. It's dim, but the reflections on everything are bright.
It's definitely different. I mean, I can't really stare at the sun, but I can just a quick look and you can see it's halfway across.
Not supposed to do that, but our eyes are shot anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it again.
Can't be any worse than a welding flash where you feel like you're scrubbing sand out of your eyes for the next night.
Yeah, you did that once.
Yeah, I won't ever do that again. But
the birds are chirping again, though.
Yeah, it was dead quiet for quite a while.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Going through the eclipse with the split force.
Yeah. So hurry up and get over. I want to get back to busting wood. Good grief.
It's once in a twice in our lifetime.
I saw it in like 3rd grade.
I saw it when I was a kid too, but
back in the 70s.
We'll never see it again.
No. Cool. I still don't know what all the hype is about it.
Oh, that's just you. I mean, it's a pretty cool event.
Yeah.
You're just so Phil.
I guess. I don't know. Slowing down wood production is what it's doing.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses.
Yeah, well.
Cows are still over there doing their normal thing. It doesn't seem to be affecting them.
No, we went over and checked that out just to see.
They're standing around, laying around, eating hay, the usual.
That's what we should have done. We should have brought something to chow on.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah.
No lunch today.
No. Got to make wood. Got time for lunch.
Slave driver. I don't know.
I thought it was supposed to get completely dark.
Well, not completely dark, but pretty close here. Up north, about 4 hours, it was supposed to get completely dark.
Huh. Well, what the heck do we stop for then? Jeez.
Yeah, I think it's starting to get brighter now.
Yeah, I really can't look at it.
No, you shouldn't. I think that's as good as we're going to get it. I thought it would be a little darker than that.
Pretty sure by now everybody stopped watching. This is
Probably.
like watching paint dry. You know, they're pretty good troopers if they're still watching. I can tell you that, you guys. Jeez.
We had to acknowledge it.
Lost my interest a long time ago.
All right, I think it's starting to get brighter. I think that's about as
Cool.
much as we were going to see of it. So
Go back to work.
You stop.
All right, that wasn't a bad first day. I
It
mean,
was good.
we get the,
Play with this.
yeah, the split force. I mean, it did what it was supposed to.
Absolutely. I am really comfortable with it, so I'm glad about that because
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I would or not, but
Yeah,
I'm completely comfortable with it. And
You split most of the wood that's stacked over there, and I mean, we didn't set the world on fire by any such means.
it took some time to get it set up, and
It did. We got 3/4 of a cord.
yeah, it's
at
not a
least.
total loss.
No, I mean, for getting it set up and trying to learn this thing and understand what it can do. There is a learning curve with everything, and I think we got through that today. We ought to be able to.
Set the world on fire.
Yeah. Well, at least the next time we run this thing, we ought to be able to send some wood
We'll
out.
be like professionals. Maybe.
Yeah.
But,
I think
yeah.
we might as well wrap this thing up. I mean,
Yep.
no point in talking about the eclipse. That was a dud. But-
We know your opinion.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, well. All right, then. Well,
we appreciate you watching,
Yeah.
you guys, and
we'll catch you on the next one.
that we will.
See ya.
Bye.